To be made speechless by a work of art is an interesting phenomenon. There are works of art that are so moving and supremely impactful that they render you incapable of saying anything that could possibly be worthwhile and tying up how important and masterful something is. This is the frame of mind I'm currently going through while trying to review I'm Still Here, which is a new film from Walter Salles. I saw it a couple of hours ago, and I'm still trying to fully process what I've just seen. I mean, how do you even contextualize something this devastating and moving? I don't even know how to do that. Nothing I say will be able to fully convey how important of a film this is. That's why I'll start off my review with this simple call to action. Go see this movie. I am not exaggerating in the slightest when I say that this film is arguably a film that will fundamentally change your worldview. You will walk away a different person than you were walking in. So before I get into the real heart of my review and detail everything that this film does so well, I'll leave you with this. Click off this video, go watch it as soon as possible. Recently, I found myself revisiting the novel Life of Pi by Yann Martel. The novel is a supremely impactful work overall, but there was one quote that I was left with that I found myself mulling over again and again for the last few weeks, which is when Martel simply writes, "I suppose in the end, the whole of life becomes an act of letting go. But what always hurts the most is not taking a moment to say goodbye." When initially reading this quote, I struggled to truly relate to or empathize with such a complex meaning, but upon watching this film, I came to a realization that this quote perfectly encapsulates the central idea of I'm Still Here to a masterful degree. Eunice Paiva lives with her husband Rubens and her family in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, at the outset of the 1964 Brazilian government overthrow. As they carve out a simplistic and heartfelt life for themselves, they are often given glimpses at the suggestion of something sinister going on outside of their point of view. At a fun beach day, when the family suggests that a photo must be taken to document their time together, Eunice cannot help but notice a truck full of military officers as it cuts through such an idyllic scene. Eunice's extended family decides to move to London, as they feel that escaping such an overarching militant government will allow them to truly live their lives to the fullest, as they believe that once everything is back in order, Brazil will await them back with open arms. This is why they do not say goodbye, but rather see you later to a country they fundamentally cherish and love. A few days later, a group of mysterious men show up at the Paiva residence, telling Rubens he must go with them to deliver a deposition. As Ruben is shuttled out of the house and out the door, Eunice is told that her husband will not be gone long. This is why she does not say goodbye, but rather see you later to a person she fundamentally loves and cherishes. Except Rubens does not return. Days pass and there is little to no word of his whereabouts. He has seemingly disappeared, a trace on the wind. All that remains is that unfinished goodbye, hanging in the air, as Eunice struggles to comprehend how someone so impactful in her own life can just disappear like that. This is the setup of I'm Still Here, a film unlike any I've seen within the past year. As an American with little to no knowledge prior to seeing this film about the 1964 Brazilian government overthrow, this film allows viewers a poignant and melancholic look into the lives of a family full of love who start to feel the effects of a world that lacks that same love around them. It's that loss of a proper goodbye or of proper closure that makes up the bulk of why this film is so powerful and moving. As we watch Eunice, we see someone who cannot fathom the fact that her husband has just disappeared. Beyond this, we watch as people within the government begin to refute her claims that her husband was ever arrested in the first place, all while mysterious figures stalk both her and her family in close proximity. This portrayal is made all the more real by Fernanda Torres' borderline revolutionary performance here as Eunice, who is not simply one of the best performances by a female actress I've seen all year, but literally one of the best performances of last year, period. She deserves that Oscar nomination with ease, and I would not be shocked or disappointed in the slightest if she took the win on Oscar night. Every moment we spend with her and her character, we catch a glimpse into the soul and heart of Eunice, who is aching with grief and confusion at the circumstances surrounding both her and her children. She allows viewers to share in this emotion, opening herself up in such a vulnerable way that allows her performance to truly shine with ease. It's these simple moments scattered throughout that make her portrayal feel grounded and nuanced, with so much heartache and pain instilled in so few words. At its core, the movie is as stunning and masterfully crafted as you could expect. Walter Salles is more than capable behind the camera, treating audiences to a visual feast of careful composition and framing. However, here, less is actually more. The lack of a flashy style or singular directorial vision allows us to feel more effective and raw as a result. However, although the film includes such a poignant and moving portrayal such as this, the real mastery of the film is how it raises such a theme and explores it in a way that ultimately feels moving and impactful. Yes, the film highlights how such a tragedy affects a family such as this, but also explores how working through this grief allows a family to experience a connection unlike anything they've ever experienced before. It raises such important questions and contemplations throughout, such as whether it's better to know or not know the outcome of such a situation. As Eunice struggles between wanting to know if her husband is dead or alive, but also doesn't want to know out of fear that it might be the latter. At its core, I'm Still Here is a monumental and beautiful film from the first moment to the last. It's a movie of incomparable impact and effectiveness, portraying such a layered and complex story that cuts deep and never lets go. The single most important thing about a movie like I'm Still Here is how it raises awareness for an issue that faces so many unfortunate victims. For every story about Ruben Paiva that is told, there are hundreds of similar stories everywhere of people disappearing without a trace that go untold. By telling and portraying this important story, it raises awareness and impact for so many of these victims and allows people to truly understand and empathize with such an occurrence. As I said at the beginning of this review, I'm Still Here is a movie that demands your attention. Go see this movie. In a just world, this movie will be the frontrunner for the Academy Awards this year, and I truly hope that its nominations allow this important film to reach as many people as possible. That's why I'm giving I'm Still Here a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this review on my channel. If you're new around here and you like the content you see, don't forget to click that subscribe button down below, like the video, and turn on push notifications. Also, leave comment suggestions down below for future video, essay, and review topics. With that being said, until next time, this is Mitchell signing off. Peace out.